Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and happy Ultraman Day, or hopefully it's Ultraman Day if this video comes out on time. Sadly, won't be able to get my Ultra review out done in time because quite frankly I'm just having a lot of difficulties with what direction I want to take with that review, and that's a whole ordeal. So I figured, hey, why not answer a question that nobody's asked me, but I like telling this story. And that is how I got into Ultraman. And sort of the reason I want to make this video and share my stories because I'm seeing more people saying how they got into Ultraman, or I'm seeing stories of how they got into Ultraman. I figured, why not share mine? Because mine is, it's interesting because when it comes to a lot of media that I'm a fan of, I don't really have like a story. It's either I've been a fan as long as I can remember, like with Transformers, Digimon, Godzilla, Gamera. It's just one of those, like, they've been there, as long as I can remember. Or it's just like, oh, you know, saw this trailer or commercial, whatever. I played this game, watched this show, watched this movie, and be like, yep, that's me. But with Ultraman, I remember specifically how I got into the series and just the journey. Like, because it is a legit journey that I had to go on, and it's an interesting way of how I got into Ultraman. So, let's start at the beginning. I was in second grade, yeah, like about second grade. So I was maybe like 6, 7 years old. I would say six. At that time, after school, I would go to my grandmother's for her to babysit me and whatnot. And she didn't have like cable. She just had like the very basic cable plan. And one of the channels that would be on was this channel that would play all the Fox Box, the Saturday morning, Fox Box shows, but during the afternoon. You know, so I would watch. That's how I pretty much watched a lot of those like Saturday morning cartoons in the early 2000s. It was during that block after school at a very local channel at my grandmother's house. Well, one day, I don't know if it was because I got home early or something like that, something different than what I normally would watch came on. Now, granted, I've been a fan of Godzilla and Power Rangers at this point in time, so I'm no stranger to tokusatsu, but there's a show. It had this, you know, aliens, they were kidnapping people. And then there's this guy, like these guys in uniforms, white uniforms, and one of them transformed into this silver, red, and purple guy. And he changed colors. He changed to red, and he was beating up the aliens. And then he grew giant. He changed his color to purple. What is this guy? This guy's so cool. This show is so cool. It's like if Power Rangers had Godzilla like levels of quality. It was so insane. Like what is this? What is going on? And I was just like, that episode really cemented, like, just really captured my imagination. It really enthralled me. Like, I want to watch more, and I did it. I never caught another episode again, and that was it. But then several years later, I would say around 2011, I was like maybe 15, around 15 years old. Me and my folks, we went to the store called FIE back when they sold more movies than they did merchandise. But, we went to FIE. I was browsing, sort of like shows and movies, whatnot. I'm like in the kids section. Not the little kid section, but, where they show the section where they have like Transformers, G.I. Joe, Voltron, whatever. But then there's this one DVD. It's called Ultraman. And I saw this mask, this silver mask. And I'm like, this looks familiar. I've seen him somewhere before. You know, and I was just like, you are familiar enough, and not in a way, like, granted, I was watching Ben 10, like, I did watch Ben 10, so I knew of Way Big, but it wasn't Way Big. It was like, no, I remember you. So I picked up the DVD, and it was the original 1966 Ultraman, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Bolton, oh my god, you know, it's like, wait, Ultraman fights Godzilla, okay, Jiras, but fights Godzilla, what is this show? Oh my god, this is amazing. What the heck is this series? And I fell in love. I fell in love with Ultraman. But I would only watch the original series because back then, where I lived, I didn't have internet. The only way I was watching movies and shows was through physical media. And again, yeah, I bought that DVD at FIE, and it's just like, it was downhill from there. But I would be able to get, like, to Facebook and stuff like that, and Google, you know, and go to, like, the library and whatnot, and use, you know, internet to look up more about, you know, Ultraman. Again, at this time, I was fairly new, but then 2012 happened. At that point, they announced the guests for G-Fest that year, and one of them was the original suit actor, Ben Furuya. And I'm like, well, yeah, I gotta go. You know, I want to go to this convention. I want to go see Ben Furuya. And of course, Akira Takarada, the late Akira Takarada, was there as well. But I'm like, I really want to go. And it was there at that convention I learned more about Ultraman, more like, oh, there's more to Ultraman than just this original series. And at a Q&A panel, I believe, of Ben Furuya, at the end, the host of the panel was doing a giveaway. And I believe I have it right here with me. I was able to get something from that giveaway. This is a copy of Return of Ultraman Volume 9. And I still keep it with me because this was how I realized there was more to Ultraman than just the original series. And that's also how I got introduced to Ultra 7 like I first discovered Ultra 7, first discovered Ultraman Zero, like, oh, this wider world of Ultraman. And then it would just be there, you know. And then I just started going YouTube, looking up Ultraman, and I started watching some of the intros, start watching clips. I even, you know, got to see more of the universe, you know, fan-made projects, art, and it was just like, I'm in love with this series, and now it's become a part of my life, and yeah, it's been crazy. And I remember just Ultraman at the time getting me through a lot during high school, and I'm so happy to still be an Ultraman fan to this day. Anyways, I hope you're having an amazing day. Happy Ultraman Day. Go watch some Ultraman. Enjoy your Ultraman, and tell me how you got into Ultraman, or why you love Ultraman. I would like to know. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care and shoo-watch!